Good morning, everybody. I'm student meteorologist Hunter Williams here with your campus weather service forecast for this chilly Tuesday morning. As we look out over the Arboretum right now, you will notice the temperature at 16 degrees. This is the coldest morning we've had thus far this winter. That feels like temperature at 1 degree right now, and that's not a cruel joke. It just feels that miserable outside early on this morning with that west wind at 14 miles per hour. Fortunately, however, we are seeing the sun start to peek through early on this morning, but elsewhere across central Pennsylvania, very cold, warmer to the east, but notice to our west, almost down into the single digits, 13 in Clearfield and 11 off towards Du Bois. Across the rest of the state, cold is the story once again, into the single digits across the higher elevations, the Laurel Highlands here, 9 in Johnstown right now, 8 degrees in Bradford, a little bit warmer along the shores of Lake Erie, 15 degrees in Erie right now, but cold once again through the southeastern parts of the Commonwealth as well, 23 in Harrisburg, 23 in Allentown, as well as 29 in Philadelphia this morning. But I mentioned those feels like temperatures, and that's due to these winds that we're seeing early on this morning. You can see the winds showing some very high values here into the upper teens in parts of the Commonwealth. And throughout the rest of the state, you can see these high values continuing, especially through parts of the southeastern parts of the state. Very high winds this morning, so before you step out this morning, remember to grab your jacket and grab your gloves and grab your scarf and anything else that will keep you warm early on, because that wind is howling and it's very cold out there. But as far as the snow that we saw move through last night, just some light showers and light flurries coming through, not amounting to anything. Now, I can't rule out the possibility of another light flurry or sprinkle of snow through the early morning hours here, but by the time we get towards this afternoon, things should be clearing out. Now, also notice the lake effect snow machine in full blast right now. This band coming off of Lake Erie into upstate New York, producing some very high hourly snowfall totals. So certainly plenty of lake effect snow to go around here. But through the rest of the day today, these clouds do get out of here early on. It will be mostly sunny through the afternoon today. Going overnight, we clear out a bit, and that allows another very cold night as we drop into the low teens tonight. But notice going into tomorrow, the clouds building off to our west. And throughout the day, we see increasing clouds, even the possibility of a flurry here. So those flurries returning to the forecast potentially as soon as tomorrow. But also, I mentioned those lake effect snow totals could be upwards of a foot in some places towards Erie and into upstate New York. Now, none of that for us here in central Pennsylvania, but certainly interesting weather of note to our north and to our west. Now, through the rest of the day today, cold and breezy, not anywhere near the freezing mark. Very cold into the low 20s, 23 degrees is all we're going to get for our high today. And continuing overnight tonight, very cold, partly cloudy. We drop into the low teens towards 13 degrees. Some places could make it into the single digits tonight, so unfortunately remaining very, very cold. Now tomorrow, once again, the chance of a flurry does return. A mix of sun and clouds Thursday into Friday, but notice that by the time we get into the beginning of next week, a more mild setup, but the rain does return to the forecast. So it's a bit of a give and take as we get into next week with the Thanksgiving holiday. And once again, I'm student meteorologist Hunter Williams on behalf of the Penn State Campus Weather Service. Have a great day.